Once you start feeling that pain, that means that you're actually growing. And you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to do none of that. You trying to handle business, big boy business, you know what I'm saying? What's happening, bro? We back with it. Let's get it. Hey, today's gonna be a leg day. I'm finna go ahead and take this pre-workout, you feel me? So we can get to this gym. It's something new I picked up, you know what I'm saying? Because I got tired of the Total War. Like in the last video, Total War was disgusting. So I went to go back to Ultimate Nutrition and see what they was talking about. They had something called Stem Shady. Name sounds dumb as shit, but they said it's a good pre-workout. So we finna see what it's what. They gave me a little sample or two, so I'm gonna see what it's talking about. You know what I'm saying? They'll go ahead and mix that up. But yeah, today is a leg day. I'm gonna do in this video, y'all gonna see me do some squats. Cause I really don't do squats, so I'm trying to incorporate them back into my workout, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's what kind of helped me got my weight back up and my upper body strength. Cause you know your legs, that's where all the blood flow is at, you feel me? So it's been kind of helping me get a little bit stronger, you know, my upper body from working my lower body. But besides all of that, we'll talk about that when we get to the gym. I wanted to talk to y'all and show y'all that my sample came in for Persona. So it's a newer sample. So it's actually right here. So as y'all know, my stuff is being made in China. It's not being made in Pakistan. So that's what I was talking about as far as quality. The quality is crazy because it's coming from, you know, China. If that makes sense, I don't know if that makes sense. But it's coming from China. So this is the new sample that we got. So it's a much thicker shirt. I went heavier in the GSM. You could probably see the rhinestones a lot better too. The rhinestones was a lot smaller. I also changed the word Persona back to the stamp. Cause I don't know what they did at first. This is the original. As y'all can see, the rhinestones is smaller. You could probably barely see them. And then this print looks exactly like this print. So that's like little stuff you gotta notice when they send you stuff like that. Even like the stitching is different between this one. Since I guess it's a heavier GSM, they had to do the stitching. They had to double stitch it versus doing the single stitch like how they did on that one. Which when I tried it on, it felt pretty good, you know what I'm saying? I actually like this end result. This might be it. So I can go ahead and order my bulk order. But another thing besides the sample, I also wanted to share with y'all too, because my partner hit me up the other day and he was like, Meech, I seen you was talking about that BOI for me, or LLC. He was like, so what did you do to like get your LLC like listed and everything, get it started? Like how did you start? Like what websites did you go to? What was your process? So I'm finna write on my board real quick the process, and so I can show y'all real quick, and I'm finna see what this tastes like. But before we do that, let me see what this tastes like. Hopefully it ain't nasty, man. It might taste like all sugar, bro. It's gonna have me off the walls, but it's all good. All right. Dang, that motherfucker tastes a little crazy. So I'm finna use my handy dandy big ass board, you know? So I text them what I did, and there's a lot of stuff on here, so I ain't trying to show y'all all of that. You know what I'm saying? You can't get all of it in one setting. We'll talk about it as we go. And let me tell y'all this too. I'm starting, you know, a business. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time doing it. So I'm just walking y'all through the steps, and I'm also documenting the process. And so I can go back and look at it and be like, okay, that's what you did to start it. So then say if I do need to teach somebody else, I'll be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm writing it down, and now y'all see me recording it. I'm just taking y'all along the journey with this too, because we could just be in the gym, but I just want to add a little bit more value to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I had texted to him, so I'm finna just write down it on the board so y'all can see it exactly what I had texted him. So I had texted him this. I forgot my speaker hooked up. I searched Dang. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see that marker. It's kind of, it's whack. All right, the first thing I did was I searched. I'm just gonna put search. I'm gonna put bus for business, and I'm gonna put name. So I searched for the business name first because you don't want to have anybody else's name. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get sued. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of motherfuckers is getting sued. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do none of that. So I searched the business name just to make sure that, you know, it's available. So I brainstormed, came up with the idea, came up with the plan of action. I know that people go relate to it, came up with the name. Let's get it. So then the next step was I created a domain name. A domain name, which is like a .com. It's like a .com, a .io, a .shop. You know what I'm saying? You want to come up with a domain name. So mine is mypersona.com. You feel what I'm saying? So then after that, I went to Google, Gmail. So check me out, hear me out. So which one looks more professional? If I say contact my persona at gmail.com or contact at my persona.com. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to have it say Gmail. You want it to be your website name, your domain name. So that's why I put it in that order. You search your name first, then you did your domain, which is the .com, which low-key your domains, I think I paid like $11, but some of them go up to like thousands of dollars because a lot of people, they have a business called, it's a business play. It's called digital real estate. So what they do is they buy the domain name and then they sell it at a high price because they know that businesses or small businesses want that name. So for instance, like say if we just gonna say Google. Google is probably like $1 trillion just to have your name say google.com. You know what I'm saying? Because how massive the business is. So since we the look guy, you feel what I'm saying? Because that's how you start out with the fitness shit. You start out as the look guy. Ours is only $11. But one day, it's gonna be $50 million, you feel me? But besides that, so you start out with the name, the .com, and then you have to have the domain to be able to hook it up to this. And also this costs too as well. So a lot of this stuff costs. It costs, you know, you got to pay to play, you feel me? So after that, after you go to, you know, Gmail, which is the Gmail business account. After that, then you go, what else did I tell them? You create a virtual address. So, virtual, let me just put address. So you want to create a virtual address. And I did that at regis.com. I created the virtual address at regis.com. Oh, I created the domain name at godaddy.com. So I created the domain name at godaddy.com. I created the virtual address at regis.com. And you want the Regis address because you want a business address. You got to do that for like, say if you want to like go to the bank and get a loan. You can't put your personal address. It has to be a business address because you're trying to get a business credit card or a business loan. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore it has to be a business. And then it makes it look way more professional to your consumers. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I went ahead and went through Regis. I got a business address and I could actually physically go there and have meetings and everything. So that's why I went ahead and went through this company. And that also costs too. Remember, it pays to play. You got to pay to play. So I went through Regis, I got the business address, and I did it in this order for a specific reason, and I'm going to let y'all know at the very end. So I did the virtual address. So after the virtual address, I went ahead and took all of this information right here and went to ink file this marker going out too. Inkfile.com. And that's the third party that created the LLC for me. So they did all of the logistics, all the back end stuff for me and set the LLC up for me. And they also give you a tax consultant for like a month or two. But then after that month or two, you got to pay for the tax consultant. The tax consultant is the person that actually let me know about the BOI form. The BOI form. Google it, you feel me? But the tax consultant let me know about the BOI form. So I filled that out. So now I ain't got to worry about getting charged $500 a day for not filling it out. Yeah, you didn't know that because you didn't watch the last video. Go ahead and go watch the other video so you could, put some game in there too. But to fill out the BOI form. So they went ahead and handled that for me. That probably was like a little slight $300, $500. I don't remember because I did it a little minute ago. It was like $300, $500. So the tax consultant also told me to create a business bank account because I didn't have one at first. I was just paying everything out of my personal account. And then he was like, you need to stop doing that because you're commingling funds. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all don't know what commingling funds mean, that means mixing your business funds. I mean, not business funds. Your business money with your personal money. You don't want to mix those two. You want to keep them separate. You know what I'm saying? And like my mentor told me a long time ago, he was like, keep those two separate. And then your first year, keep all of the money in your business. Don't take the money out. Don't go splurge. Don't go buy booths. Don't go buy chains. Don't go buy none of that. Don't go buy no designer. Keep all of the money the first year in your business. And so then you can continue to grow that business. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, if you stay down, once you hit that second or the third year, you just go take off. So I always kept it in my mind. So that's what I'm doing. So I did the ink file. Then after that, I went ahead and got me a virtual bank. I ain't even gonna write down virtual bank because the marker gone. I went ahead and got me a virtual bank. And if y'all want to know about that, comment below and let me know. And then we can discuss on that process as well. But this high stem, what's this called? Stem Shady. That name sounds so dumb. But Stem Shady got me feeling a little crazy right now. Pause. But I'm finna go ahead and go to this gym because my face is like finna fall off. Let's get it. All right, man. So we at the gym with it, right? So we in this leg day. So I've been here for a little second already. You know what I'm saying? Just went ahead and warmed my legs up. Got a few little exercises in the beginning. I went ahead and did some stretches. And then after my stretches, I went ahead and hit my calves. I did calves. I made sure that I paused at the bottom for 3 seconds and held it at the top for 3 seconds. You should see that in the footage. And then after that, I went to hamstrings. With the hamstrings, I made sure I held the contraction for a little second before I let it back up into the positive. So that's what I did for the hamstrings. I did 3 sets of calves. I did 3 sets of hamstrings. And then I went over to the quads. I did 3 sets of quads. And now I'm over here at the squat. So this is where y'all catching up with me at the video. So now that y'all all caught up, we finna go ahead and hit a few sets of squats. I don't know how many, my rep range is gonna be from 10 to 12. I don't know how many sets I'm gonna do yet. I think I might do 4 sets, but I know I'm gonna keep my rep range between 10 to 12 from the beginning. But then once I get towards the end, my rep range is probably gonna be from probably like 6 to 12. I'm gonna say 12, because we gonna push for 12 though. Because remember, like I always say, you gotta challenge yourself, you know what I'm saying? Once you start feeling that pain, that means that you're actually growing, you feel what I'm saying? So, when I'm doing my squats, I'm doing them, I'm tired, I wanna quit. But you see how my shirt say silence? You need to shut the fuck up and do the work and keep it going, you know what I'm saying? So, let's go ahead and get to it. And I'm gonna put my weight belt on too, because I don't want to injure my lower back. I done that before. That's dead. You don't want to do that.
I'm sorry, mama, but this money, that's what made a nigga. Grew up too fast, I feel my problems starting to chase a nigga. Sometimes I wish I could come home so you could save a nigga. We different breeds, so I can see that's why they hate a nigga. My brother, I wish you can see everything.
All right, that one play kind of went up smooth, so I'm gonna go ahead and add another plate. I don't be going too heavy in the squats though, cause I like to fit my pants. Like remember, I like to put that shit on, you know what I'm saying? And you gonna notice like once you into all this fitness and bodybuilding, you gonna stop being able to fit certain clothes and you gotta size up. Then your clothes start looking crazy. That's why all these motherfuckers that be on their steroids be looking crazy and cannot put that shit on. You feel me? So I like to like keep my legs like toned, but strong at the same time, but not all big and bulky. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I used to put that weight on there. I used to put like 4 plates on here back then. But now I only go up to 315. Not going higher than that. It helped me, keep my joints healthy, and it's still challenging me at the same time. I just go a little bit higher in reps. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw another plate in there. Let's get it.
I accomplished. I wish you was here every day. I'm stunned. I wish I could show how we came from nothing. I'm sorry, mama. Know this money here done made a nigga. No, I got all these goddamn hundreds, still can't change a nigga. Back then they said I wasn't shit, now they won't take a picture. I was trying to save the money for some bloodless switches. I was trying to make a 50, turned it to a million. They ain't think I was gon' make it, but them niggas silly. Damn, I wish I could've brought all of my brothers with me. When we were trying to pay the bills, you wasn't starving with me. But I done ran the money up, I bought a Benz for mama. These hundreds might drive me insane, all these damn comers. Gotta wipe my back and keep this fucking heater on me. Got my neck and wrist is freezing, but not.
All right, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 sets of the 315. I don't know how many reps I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna do 2 sets. So I did 1 set of just the 45. I did my second set with just 2 plates. And now I'm finna do my third set with 3 plates, which is 315. And I'm gonna do my 4th set with 3 plates as well, which is 315. Let's get it.
People pull me. I'm sorry, mama, but this money, that's what made a nigga. Grew up too fast, I feel my problems starting to chase a nigga. Sometimes I wish I could come home so you could save a nigga. We different breeds, so I can see that's why they hate a nigga. My brother, I wish you can see everything I accomplished. I wish you was here every day, I'm stunned. I wish I could show how we came from nothing. Like how them villains whipping out, we spending cash night to morning. I think about you every time, I know that's all you had wanted. These bitches steady out chillin', they just can't keep it 100. I'm tryna stay from cross state lines, so I won't run it, I punt it. I hope for good times with my mama, cause we still be at odds. I went to jail and came back, and bitch, I'm still living large. Duck from that iron, we slung some back, but take it all up with God. No, once I'm gone, I can't come back. I'm thinking about my little boys, but it ain't much that I believe. I can't see. Use the smoke to take the pain, it's back to back, but I can't.
All right, we're gonna take a minute break, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop back into it. Last set, 315, and then we're gonna go ahead and hit the superset on the leg press. Instead of me repping these out like I just did on that 3rd set, I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna pause just for a second, and then I'm gonna push myself up into the positive. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit in there negative for just a second. And let's see how many reps I can do it that way versus just not standing there negative, using my momentum to push the weight back up. Let's cancel out that momentum. Let's get it.
In this image, I hold up and make it hard to see my knees. Every day I'm thanking God, but it's still hard to hit my knees. I'm sorry, mama, but this money, that's what made a nigga. Grew up too fast, I feel my problems starting to chase a nigga. Sometimes I wish I could come home so you could save a nigga. We different breeds, so I can see that's why they hate a nigga. My brother, I wish you can see everything I accomplished. I wish you was here every day, I'm stunned. I wish I could show how we came from nothing.
We came from nothing, that's the reason they can't understand. They say my partner killed this partner for a couple grams. Fresh out that bottom country, boy, I'm finally at the top. They told me, boy, go chase your dreams and don't ever stop. My pops in prison, mama busy, I jumped off the porch. Grew up too fast, young while I'm mad, not knowing I would blow.
Y'all see the difference in that? Make sure I incorporate them pauses in there too. Let's get it. All right, y'all, so now we over here at leg press. As you can see, I'm doing 6 plates on each side. Add it up. I don't know the math, but add it up. Let's get it. I got this plate over here as well. So let me tell y'all how to do this superset. So this is the one my brother Jules put me on to this. So what you gonna do is, you're gonna do as many reps as you can of this leg press, right? So be mindful. No, matter of fact, don't be not mindful. Fuck that. Don't be mindful. But do as many reps as you can possibly do on this leg press. And then once you're done, you'll come right here and step on the weight like this. And you go do, oh shit, blooper. You go do like squats. So some body squats. So as many reps as you can here. And then you'll come over here and don't fall like I just did. And do some body squats. Look at yourself in the mirror. Put in that work. Hey, the thing is, before you do this too, make sure that y'all push it from your heels. Don't push with your toes. And then make sure you don't bring your butt off the bench. Because if you do that, then you go low-key injure your lower back. You don't want to do that either. So come back as far as your body is going to allow you to come back. Let's get it.
Hey, my mama said, fuck it, nigga, hit the streets and live. Got some crack in the corner and I did what I did. The neighbors, they don't like me, I got J's at the door. Told my grandma I don't need a bed, I'm sleeping on the floor. Got my tool in my blow, that my two main hoes. Me and all my walls stick together like the Zoes. Stop, I say, who got the yay for the love? And I keep birds with me, like I'm straight out Holly Grove.
They itching for that pipe. My fingers, they itching for that pipe. I'm riding around the city and I got that calculator. I'm a motherfucking monster when they come again that pipe.
I don't know how many I did. I think I did 25. So you hop over here immediately. Don't fall. And do 25.
My fingers, they itching for that pipe. My fingers, they itching for that piper. I ride around the city and I got my calculator. I'm a motherfucking monster when they come to get that paper.
I'm a dog, and I eat that dog food. I'm a G. I put red on all my shoes, come and see. My life familiar got Peru, and I plead. Not guilty until proved. Got more birds in the zoo, got chickens in the coop. Got shots at the shoe.
Man. Woo. So I'm only gonna do 2 sets of that, right? So that was the first set. I'm gonna do one more. But I know this video kind of long now. So make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure that y'all like it. And so the algorithm could put me in the search engine. I'm out of breath. So the algorithm could put me in the search engine so I get a few more views, a few more subscribers, and we can grow our community. Because as you can see, it's all about mindset, business, and progression. Let's get to it. I'm gonna tap in with y'all later. Let's get it.
Hey, my mama said, fuck it, nigga, hit the streets and live. Got some crack in the corner and I did what I did. The neighbor